Does sex improve brain function in older adults? The science and the stigma. The idea of older adults being sexually active often makes people uncomfortable. Society tends to associate sex with youth, overlooking the fact that intimacy is a lifelong experience. But what if I told you that staying sexually active as you age isn't just about pleasure, it could also improve brain function? A recent study suggests that frequent sexual activity among individuals aged 50 to 83 is linked to better cognitive function. While the study was relatively small, with only 73 participants, the findings align with broader research on physical activity, intimacy, and brain health. But beyond the science, there's an important cultural and psychological conversation to be had. Why do we hesitate to talk about this? And what does it mean for aging, relationships, and well-being? Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. If you stay until the end of this discussion, drop a comment saying, "I stayed until the end." In this article, we'll break down the research, explore the physiological and psychological benefits of intimacy in later years, and challenge societal stigmas surrounding senior sexuality. Plus, we'll go beyond the study to include expert insights, personal perspectives, and practical tips for maintaining both cognitive and emotional vitality as we age. The science: can sex keep your brain sharp? The video discusses a study indicating that older adults who engage in frequent sexual activity tend to have better cognitive function. This aligns with existing research suggesting that activities increasing blood flow, dopamine levels, and overall physical activity benefit the brain. 1. Blood flow and oxygenation. Sex, like any physical activity, promotes blood circulation. Increased blood flow to the brain means more oxygen and nutrients, which support cognitive function. 2. Dopamine and neurotransmitters. Intimacy triggers dopamine release, the feel-good neurotransmitter associated with motivation, learning, and memory. 3. Emotional well-being and stress reduction. Reduced stress levels from physical intimacy can help prevent cognitive decline. Chronic stress and anxiety are linked to memory loss and reduced brain function. 4. Social connection and mental stimulation. Engaging in meaningful relationships, including romantic ones, contributes to mental health. The emotional connection built through intimacy can reduce loneliness and depression, both of which are risk factors for cognitive decline. These benefits suggest that sex isn't just a physical act, it's part of a larger equation for a healthy brain and body as we age. Beyond the study, the psychological and social aspects of senior sexuality. The video mentions that people often feel uneasy thinking about their parents or grandparents being intimate. This discomfort reflects a broader societal bias. We often assume that sexuality has an expiration date. Breaking the taboo. Why is it so difficult for society to accept older adults as sexual beings? Some reasons include cultural perceptions of aging. Media often portrays older adults as asexual, reinforcing the idea that intimacy is reserved for the young. Health and mobility concerns. Physical changes with age, such as hormonal shifts, reduced libido, or chronic conditions, can alter sexual function. However, these challenges don't eliminate the desire for closeness. Reluctance to talk about it. Many older adults themselves feel embarrassed discussing their sexual needs, often due to generational attitudes or personal discomfort. In reality, intimacy remains essential at all stages of life. Physical affection, whether through sex, cuddling, or simple touch, plays a key role in emotional and psychological health. Challenges and considerations for senior sexual health. One of the more surprising points from the video is the mention of rising rates of sexually transmitted infections, STIs, among older adults. This highlights an important issue. While society often assumes seniors aren't sexually active, many are, yet safe sex education is rarely targeted at them. Health considerations for senior sexuality. Safe sex education. Older adults may not have received the same level of sex education as younger generations, leading to gaps in knowledge about protection and STI prevention. Medical support and open communication. Many seniors experience changes in sexual function due to menopause, prostate issues, or other medical conditions. Consulting a doctor about solutions, such as hormone therapy or medications, can improve both confidence and experience. Emotional and relational well-being. As people age, their priorities in relationships may shift from purely physical attraction to deeper emotional connection. Open discussions about intimacy can strengthen relationships and improve overall well-being. The bigger picture, what this means for aging and brain health. While the study mentioned in the video is relatively small, its implications extend beyond sex. The key takeaway is that staying engaged in activities that promote physical movement, mental stimulation, and emotional well-being is crucial for healthy aging. Whether through sex, physical exercise, social engagement, or hobbies that challenge the brain, maintaining an active lifestyle is one of the best defenses against cognitive decline. Practical ways to maintain brain function and emotional well-being as you age. 1. Stay physically active. Exercise, including walking, yoga, or swimming, supports brain health by improving circulation and reducing stress. 2. Engage in social and romantic connections, whether through friendships, relationships, or community involvement. Maintaining social ties is vital for emotional and cognitive health. 3. Challenge your brain. Activities like puzzles, reading, learning a new skill, or playing an instrument help keep the brain sharp. 4. Prioritize emotional intimacy, whether through physical touch, deep conversations, or shared experiences. Emotional connection enhances overall well-being. 5. Address health concerns. Consulting healthcare providers about age-related changes in sexual health or cognitive function can help navigate challenges with confidence. Conclusion: embracing intimacy at every stage of life. Sexuality and intimacy don't disappear with age, they evolve. Instead of shying away from discussions about senior intimacy, we should embrace them as part of a broader conversation on aging, health, and well-being. The video raises an important point: intimacy is a fundamental human need, regardless of age. While the study in question provides food for thought, the larger lesson is clear: maintaining an active, engaged, and emotionally fulfilling life is key to both mental and physical longevity. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you made it to the end, drop a comment saying, "I stayed until the end." Let's break the stigma and keep this conversation going.